Welcome, listeners, to another Arcade Attack podcast. We're in the house. I'm Dylan in the house, not Corey in the house. I'm with Adrian.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. And I'm with James.
I'm going to do a John Fashanu 1995 Gladiators.
Go on.
Ooga!
Okay, I've just turned the gain up on your microphone. You just deafened everyone.
That's exactly what I've done. Sorry.
I've met John Fashanu.
Have you?
Yeah, because he hosted that Bravo TV show, didn't he? Remember that where they got the Sunday League players and they sort of filmed it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I went to one of the games and I shook his hand and said, "John Fashanu."
Wow. Claim to
And
fame.
Caroline Flack was co-hosting as well.
Did you meet her as well?
Yeah.
The late great Caroline Flack.
Yeah. This was before she made it proper big in TV.
Amazing.
One of her first presenting roles.
This is the first we've ever heard of this.
There you go.
Adrian
wheeling out the celebrity encounters.
So today's podcast on Adrian's Celebrity Encounters includes John Fashanu, Caroline Flack. Who else?
Dame Bowers. I met Dame Bowers.
You met Dame Bowers.
Yeah, I think we've heard that one.
Okay. Right.
About 15 times.
Anyway, right. Back in the room. So everyone who's seen the title of this podcast will know what it's about. Well, let's set it up. So I've been playing a game a lot, and I'm just going to give you guys clues. You can play it with other people.
Hello.
You can play it online. It's pretty addictive.
Oh, we're narrowing slightly.
Yeah. You can do creative things in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want to have a guess?
Is it Animal Crossing?
I've not been playing Animal Crossing, but people who've been listening.
I know what it is.
What kind
And I'm going to ruin your sort of joke here because
Go on.
I'm going to do it. Sorry, Dylan. It's
Yeah.
Roadblocks.
Roadblocks?
Roadblocks.
Or is it field? Oh, man, we can't.
Motorway.
We can't motorway. No, guys. It is, in fact, Rocket League.
What?
Oh.
No.
Yeah. You were cheering.
No, he's got me. You said you hate that game. You told me in the past you don't like the game.
Right. So, years and years ago, when Adrian first started playing Rocket, I think it was when you got your new PC or something.
Yeah.
And you were playing Rocket League, and I was like, what on earth is this rubbish? I can't even hit the ball. I'm driving around. I can't even see where it is. This is the worst thing I've ever played in my life. Never played it again. The other day, my son watches like crap on YouTube and
Don't they all?
There's this, I don't know if anyone knows it, but there's this like YouTuber called Speedy Plays.
Yes.
And you know Speedy Plays,
Yeah.
right? So he basically like always has Sonic as his avatar. All his mates pretend to be Amy and Knuckles and all this stuff. It's quite funny. I wouldn't like voluntarily put it on myself, but you know, watching him watch it is always quite entertaining. So they usually play a game that we're about to talk about, but they were actually playing Rocket League the other day. And he was like scoring all these goals and like doing all the things. And Ted was like, wow, can we play Rocket League? And my heart just sunk. I just went like,
Bring up Uncle Adrian.
oh,
Go around Adrian's house.
Laugh. I was like, I've only got really one machine that's, you know, worth playing it on. So you can just play it on my gaming PC over there, and I'll just watch you play, you know, and I'll just do that for a little bit. So we did that for a couple of days, and he was like, "Oh, Dad, can you play with me?" He always like does this, but he does. I don't know if any parents are listening to this. Like, can you play with me? You don't play with me. I'm like, dude, I've just been playing
Daddy.
Roblox with you for like 5 hours. I don't play with you.
Oh, but you never play.
You never play with me. Oh, the kids are the worst for that. Anyway, I'm just like, fine. I kind of renewed my Game Pass subscription because of Gang Beasts. So we can play Gang Beasts together. Fine. Well, I've got that kind of running. I suppose I can install Rocket League and I'll keep you company and stuff like that. The last 2 days he's been here, we've played it solid.
Oh my God.
Kidding. I've scored loads of goals. I've scored hat tricks against randos. Epic saves, mate. I'm just like all in. I'm all freaking in. But the problem is with playing all of that is that it's reducing my time on another game we always used to play together, which is called Minecraft.
Hey.
Back in the room. So I owe this podcast to Adrian because when we were mithering about our comeback, you were like, oh, dude, because I was going, oh, Minecraft's amazing. Da, 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 da. And you were like, do a Minecraft podcast.
Just do it.
Do it.
Why
Just
not?
do it.
This is what he does, though, isn't it?
That's into your head.
He's the constant conversations. All of a sudden, Adrian will go,
There's
a podcast.
He gets into your head.
He does.
But I thought it is about time we spoke about one of the games that is actually by units sold, possibly the real top spot. This is debatable. We can debate it a little bit, but actually the biggest selling game on the planet.
Yep.
So the number one is apparently, and I saw this on IGN, and we take things on IGN with a pinch of salt these days, especially, is Tetris. So, but Tetris counts 400 million mobile downloads. So Tetris has 520 million units apparently sold, but 400 million of those are the mobile variants of Tetris.
Sorry.
We're not allowing it.
For me, that's a no-go. That's a no-no.
That's what I said.
It's got to be console, PC, job done.
Well, James, I was about to stomp down to the IGN offices.
Good, so we should.
But I think they're on like the west coast of America, so I couldn't do that. So what I'm doing is I'm just saying it now. Bog off.
We're going to tag you in IGN.
Bog off.
You know what I mean?
At the end of last year, I won't say what year it is because it will date the podcast. At the end of last year, it had over 300 million units. That's almost the population of America, isn't it? Isn't America like 400 million?
360 million?
Or something like that? Yeah. Isn't that bonkers?
That's madness.
Isn't that completely bonkers? The one behind it is GTA 5, which has
no
over
surprises there.
200 million. Well, they've both been on sale for about the same amount of time.
They've been out for about 500 years, haven't they?
And then it kind of tails off after Wii Sports 80-ish million, and then it all kind of just merges into normal numbers.
I've got a little bit of a bee in my bonnet with those numbers because I don't know about you, but I've got, well, I do know that about you. You've got 3 boys. You've got 1 boy. I've got 3 boys.
Yeah.
And Minecraft's the sort of game that I think kids pick up at different times. Maybe their friends are playing it.
Yeah.
And at different times, Reese might say, I really want to play Minecraft. Okay, I'll buy it for you on the PC. And it's such a rigmarole getting this game on the PC. You have to log into this. You can't use Steam. You've got to get this account.
Yeah.
And then
get Microsoft.
And then all of a sudden, 2 years later, you can't log back in. I don't know what my password is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I go through all this faffing around and forgot password. It's not working. So I'd have to rebuy it. Then all of a sudden next year, my middle son, Ewan's like, can I please play Minecraft? And I'm like, fine. But I can't get it working on the PC, so I buy it on the Xbox 360.
As you bought it like multiple times.
And then Tate's like, my friend's playing this game called Minecraft. Here's my credit card. Put it back in. I must have bought this game, not including the spin-off titles. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I'm not proud to say it's probably about 5 or 6 different times. Just for the Minecraft original version. And the joke's on me. Microsoft are laughing at me. So I swear I'm not the only one that's bought this game multiple times.
Right. We'll talk about that and why that is a little bit later on, I think. I don't think now's a good time to... We'll talk about what Minecraft is first, and then we'll get on to that problem.
So it's not just me.
No, it's not actually. Anyway, so it is a 3D sandbox building exploration. Is that right?
Sounds pretty on the button. Yeah.
It was created in 2009 by a guy called Marcus Persson and his company Mojang. Mojang are like synonymous with, they're one of the biggest freaking companies in the world now. The first public alpha build of Minecraft was released on 17th of May 2009 on something called TIG Source, TIG Source, all built in Java. Things that stick out about Minecraft, the game, to you, James.
So now this is interesting because prior to this podcast, you said to me, what's your experience of, the game? And I'm like, I've never played it.
I know.
And my middle and youngest son have played it around their friend's house. Okay. And they go, they do this, Minecraft, this, blah, 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 the end of this, that, and the other. So before I come on to my initial feelings about it, I've actually got to tell you that I did this just for you, Deal.
Yeah, go on.
I went and bought it.
You went and bought it?
And I played it today for about 4 hours.
Wow. Okay.
So I had some time this morning, and basically there was, we were milling about Saturday morning, and I think I got it. I'm sure I got it this morning, actually.
Yeah.
I thought, right, I'm just going to get it. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's just have a go.
Yeah.
And I played it for literally just over 4 hours, between when I bought it and when I had to get ready for coming here. I'll stick it on. And my boys were like, Daddy's got Minecraft.
In the house.
Oh my God, Daddy's got Minecraft. Because previously, I've got, a selection of console, PC, whatever. Yeah. But they would play, Gang Beasts, for example, Fall Guys. They play a game called Castle Storm. We have to destroy zero, all like Rocket League as well.
Rocket League.
They did all this gaming.
Yeah.
And kind of they did the Minecraft around the friend's house, which is a couple of doors down.
Yeah.
So I kind of I'm not interested. So you just want to know my kind of...
I want your initial hot take. What's your hot takes from your 4 hours of playing Minecraft today?
So I'm sure we'll come on to some of these a bit later on in terms of the nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah.
In terms of like the areas of the game and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I always imagined that the game was just going to be so stupidly simplistic and not up my alley, and like... It just looks very kiddie and very kind of... These were my feelings prior to, and I always thought it's not really going to tick any boxes for me. it kind of just doesn't like scratch any itches sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know, having now played it for several hours, and you can get like if I'd have said to you, I've only played it for half an hour, you'd be like, oh, he doesn't like it. I played it for 4 hours.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
I didn't. My sons took over halfway through. But anyway, I was sitting there and obviously I'm asking them questions and like, do this and go here and talk to this guy and how do you get this bit of coal and how do you to make a fire and anyway. And I'm actually quite staggered at how like much depth there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, to someone like me, it doesn't actually look that interesting.
Yeah.
And I literally couldn't be more wrong. It really is very interesting, and there's so much stuff you can do. And it's I think the reason that it's really popular is because it's so customizable.
Yeah,
you can do anything you want, more or less, you know, within the confines of the game, obviously. But you can kind of build and do whatever you kind of want. But yeah, I'm very interested.
You're
in
interested
kind
to
of
find
playing
out
some
more, and you're going to get more into the world. I like
it.
I mean, it's no surprise that I do like Minecraft. This is why I'm doing the podcast. But when I first played it in 2012, didn't really like it that much. So I had a 360, Xbox 360 back in 2012.
Yep, same here.
By which point, Microsoft had acquired Mojang for, I can't even believe this is a thing. So they acquired Mojang in 2000. Actually, no. Okay, actually, it was still a Mojang game at this point, but I think it was the total takeover of it was done by Microsoft in 2014 for $2.5 billion. Yeah. So everyone associated with Mojang, including Mr. Person, became very rich.
And let's just point out that was 2014.
That was 2014.
So yeah,
and it was even it was a
5 years
sapling. It was a sapling
of what it is now.
There you go. There's a little Minecraft joke in there.
I think now it's kind of it literally is like a mobile money printer now, isn't it?
It is a phenomenon. It is like something ridiculous, and we can't really ignore it as gamers.
No.
Even as retro gamers, we can't ignore it. What initially appealed was the retro look of it.
Yes.
Because it doesn't use pixels, it uses something called voxels, which is basically like 3D pixels, right? But that look and that kind of, because didn't you guys love Lego?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we bloody love Lego?
Still
as
do.
a child of the 80s, right? Yeah, still do. Right? It is like, you know, they never actually got the pattern for those little blocks. There's like a building thing, apparently.
Yes, because there is another one called Block Tech.
You can just copy.
Yeah, and they sell them like next to Lego on the shelves. And
but Lego have had to like build that brand.
Yes,
it's like saying like, oh, I ordered some bricks from like, you know, where we buy from the brick wholesalers. I'm just like, and I'm going to do these builds, and now my company's called Lego. That's basically what they've done, right? So they've taken this thing, these interlinking blocks, but that is what Minecraft has. That feel straight away.
Yes.
I was like, everything is blocky. Nothing is, there's no curves. There's no real curves in Minecraft.
No.
You know?
Straight lines.
It's straight lines, and there'll be like a bit of like wavy things for like the sun and whatever. You kind of get away with that, and maybe some lighting effects. But other than that, everything's like blocks, right?
Yeah.
But when I picked it up, and it was on, I think, Xbox Live, like free play or something, or some kind of thing. So I got something where I could just play it. And it talks you through getting the wood. So in Minecraft, initially, you've got to like mine. It's surrounded by trees, hopefully. Then you mine the trees, and then you create something called a crafting table.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the crafting table, then you can do your tools. And then the tools allow you to do certain things like mining and crafting things. Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought?
Craft mine, we can call it.
Craft mine.
Craft mine. You know someone's put a game out on, you know.
Yeah. He first called it something else, and I haven't written it down, but it was something like Block Game or something. I can't remember.
Motorway.
I've not written it down. But
Field.
When I was doing this, I was like, why am I doing this, man? I should be out like going parties and getting laid. I don't like. And then I just like didn't play it for years and years and years.
Just binned it off.
And then into the time of my life where I never got laid.
Oh, the irony.
I'm kidding. I was still getting laid. Anyway, so
moving swiftly on.
Yeah, let's fast forward on. So one of the main things was because Minecraft was on the Java platform. The thing with Java is that with these worlds, and Minecraft is procedurally, it's a sandbox game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a building game. Everything is procedurally generated. These worlds are infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I suppose the more complicated they get, the Java version did slow computers down. And it got to a point where if you didn't obviously keep your computer up to speed, or if it was really out of date, then you wouldn't be able to do it. They reinvented that. Mojang kind of did the Bedrock version. So what most people know now is the Bedrock version, which is available on pretty much anything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much any console.
Oh, yeah.
Can you even play it on mobile now? Probably.
Yes. Yeah, you can.
So then Bedrock really brought it home. And I think that is where the whole kind of Xbox thing came about.
Yeah.
And any PC can run Bedrock pretty much. Yeah. So that kind of, that technical advancement Mojang did really has, again, given a good kick, given Minecraft a bit of a kick. Fast forward then to about 2022, 2023. And I have a subscription service called
Game.
Oh, God. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen.
I mentioned it again. But it was at a point where Ted was watching, so that's my boy, he was watching stuff on YouTube, and these YouTubers were playing Minecraft, and they were doing things in Minecraft and doing stupid stuff in Minecraft. And he was like, Dad, have you got Minecraft? I'm like, I do.
Actually, as a gaming connoisseur, I actually do.
I can play it via something called Game Pass that I have here. And we downloaded it, and I just stuck it in creative mode because the word survival scared the bejesus out of me. So I was like, put it in creative mode and like seeing what these things, you know. And Keith and Nikki had actually spoken about playing it as well. So I was like, oh, well, if they've played it, it might be all right. So I went into creative mode. So with Minecraft creative mode, you can have all the bricks, all the different types of bricks, all the different types of weapons, and you can just build stuff. So occasionally when Ted would go to bed, I would stay up and I just make like castles and stuff. It'd all be really terrible. I don't know if I can dig out those worlds now, but they were really pretty bad. And I was like, well, this is pretty good. And we were kind of looking at it, and I was like, dude, we don't really know what we're doing, but I think we should really play survival mode. So I went online and I got a beginner's guide for Minecraft. I kid you not, £10.
Really?
You bought a guide?
I bought a guide.
Because you were too scared.
I bought a guide because I wanted to know exactly what to do. So what it said, it tells you this. So this book, if anyone wants it, I can send it to you. But yeah.
I might need it.
Yeah. It says, get 10 blocks of wood. Turn these into planks. So obviously you get wood from tree, you turn those into planks. Then you need to get then it tells you to quickly build a house or a shelter because nighttime comes in Minecraft. So you start during the day and you're like, okay, do that, and then you do the crafting table and then get all your tools. So get like a wooden set of tools, your pickaxe, your axe, your sword.
You get a hoe and
the hoe. Yeah. We'll talk about hoes later. And, and then it says like, and then a door. Doors are really important.
Door, because otherwise, can't
make
get
some
out.
Doors, and then try and find with your wooden pickaxe some coal in the near vicinity.
Put a pin in that. Can we come back to that as well?
Yeah,
because I have an issue with that.
Yeah, with the coal thing.
Yeah,
fine. Okay, so this is the thing. So you have to go through, and then it tells you to progressively go from wood to then stone to then other ores, and then obviously then you get better weapons and you find better treasure. Hell of a lot of treasure in Minecraft, right? Get all of that stuff, and then you can go into the more advanced things of the game. But we didn't know that. And from that moment on, I've been hooked to that game. I've been
It's opened it up for you.
It has, if you know how to, when you start a new game of Minecraft, and I've started umpteen new games of Minecraft, right? You just do that, you get through that first night and don't die, then
everything's perfect.
You're good. Because the first couple of times I tried this survival thing, I died again and again and again. But the thing is, because you respawn at nighttime, so the mobs keep on coming at you. So bad guys, and even people, or anything in the world that you interact with are called mobs. Why are they called mobs? I ain't a clue. I didn't look that up.
Because there's loads of them.
There's mobs. They're mobs and mobs of people.
They're creepers, aren't they? And zombies.
Oh, well, we'll talk about some of our favourite mobs later.
I need help.
Yeah. I'm pretty much hooked to this game now, and there are umpteen things that we can talk about. But I realise this is a retro gaming podcast. A lot of people back home or listen to this won't have even tried it. This is a global phenomenon. Right. So, yeah.
Today.
This is it. So I thought this is a good opportunity to discuss a few things Minecraft and also to try and maybe get some of you at home playing it and see if you like it. Because I actually think it's very chill. I think it has a lot of benefits, which we might come on to later. But yeah, so now I can talk about your conundrum first. Let's talk about your conundrum about buying multiple things.
Yeah, it did annoy me a bit because it costs a bit of money to download the game on the PC.
So Minecraft is cross-platform, which is wicked. I think, because there's, it's
not enough of it.
It's becoming more commonplace now, but it was one of these
still
first
not
ones.
enough of it.
But what facilitated was obviously having this Microsoft account. So what I think you're talking about is when you buy the core game on a PC, you have to have a Minecraft account, a Microsoft account attached to it.
That's right, which I don't usually have.
Yeah. But then if you go on the Switch, because Ted had it on the Switch, you have to link that. Or if you don't link that to a Microsoft account, then you can't play with other people online.
Yes.
You can only play with other Switch people. Yeah. So this is it. So actually, it's really beneficial for them because what they've done is they've said, right, we can do something cross-platform. We can make, give everyone this benefit. But you have
to have a Microsoft account.
But if you're going to get confused and, accidentally buy multiple, versions of this.
Oh, well, never mind.
My Game Pass thing, I let it expire. So I didn't have it.
He's done it again.
But I went onto a CD keys site or similar. I think it might mean CGS CD keys, I think. I managed to get the Bedrock version for £6 by doing this fudge with the VPNs. And some people back home might know what I'm talking about.
Quite a topical sort of
VPNs.
Thing. Yes, quite topical at the moment in the UK.
Yeah. Well, if you find certain sites, it's not. Anyway, we'll go into that another day. But yeah, VPNs. So with the VPN, obviously, I managed to get this one, this thing. But then I worked out by the time that me and Ted kind of really wanted to play the game together, I had to go back in and get another license because it was on one. It was on the Xbox. Yeah. It wasn't on the thing. Could I find that key anywhere? Nope. They'd shut that down. They'd shut that down for that region, and that special offer had gone. So I forked out another £16 on Minecraft. He's got the Switch version. That's another £20. So we're talking multiple.
He's done me.
He's done what you've done.
Multiple Minecraft licenses per household. This is what's happened, man. This is what's happened. But why is it so good? I suppose, and this is what we're going to try and present to you, or I'm going to try and present to both of you. Firstly, we love building stuff. This is standard, right?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about Lego.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about
SimCity.
Well, all the simulation
theme park,
games.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Well, we talked about simulation games about a month ago, and you know what? They've come back again, and it's like you want to build like an empire. You want to explore,
but your way.
Your
design.
Yeah, and the thing with Minecraft is whenever you click start game, bit like No Man's Sky, it is a completely different game every time. You can kind of choose, there is an option where you can choose what biome. So in Minecraft, you have these things called biomes, and they are all different types of things. You have a forest biome, which is very kind of tree, and you have like a jungle biome, which is like kind of a bit swampy, and it's got like other bits. You got like a Arctic kind of thing, which everything is ice.
So like mountains.
All of these things, yeah. So, but if you just click the normal game, Minecraft takes these ideas and puts them together in your own world in a way that you would never even
displays out a landscape, doesn't it? Yeah.
The level of programming on this thing is just another level. It is another level. Whenever you get sick of one game of Minecraft, start another one. Literally, you just start another one.
Can you get sick of it? Because it's a massive land, isn't it?
This is where Minecraft has many tricks up its sleeve. So the first thing is that you can approach worlds in any way you want. Ultimately, you want to get into mines because mines are where your diamonds are, where your obsidian is. Obsidian. But in recent years, they've developed Minecraft over the years. So now there's something called the Nether, which is like an alternate dimension. So not only can you play Minecraft on one plane, you can then flip it and then go to the Nether and play it on another plane.
And I now know what it is and what's in there and all that. And I wish I hadn't asked the question of my 8-year-old, but he told me all about it. And then not only did he tell me about it, but he got his mate James from down the road, who's played it God knows how long, to build this teleporter thing that takes you there. And
that is basically the portal.
And and I was like, can we go back now and just basically just chill?
Because
with the
initial day world is quite chill until you get to nighttime.
Okay.
I think it's on like 20-minute cycles. I think the daytime is like maybe 15, 20 minutes long, and maybe nighttime is about 5-ish, 10-ish minutes.
Yeah, I'd say it's about right.
You really want to build a house with a bed in it so you can skip nighttime, because if you don't skip nighttime, you got to make sure that you're hemmed in, because then all the evil mobs will come out. So let's talk about some of those mobs quickly. These are the kind of things that add variety to your game. So the obvious one is zombies.
Zombies.
Zombies are like the easiest ones to kill. So they'll just kind of wander up to you, just go bam, 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 whatever. Then you've got skeletons, which are really annoying.
They are, especially the ones with the bows and arrows. Because oh God.
They are.
I'm hijacking Adrian's.
They've got aim like you would not even. They're like Legolas. They're like freaking Legolas.
I'm building a wall, man. I'm building a wall,
Yeah.
and I'm like, do I need a roof on this thing? And then I'm going click, click, and I'm going, the hell is this?
Yeah.
And I'm getting shot from miles away.
The only way that you can get away from them really is by having shield. So you can craft a shield,
and then cling,
and then you can basically
I
crouch.
haven't done that yet.
And then it bounces the arrows off. And like you can't get hurt, but then if you shuffle towards them, they get injured by their own arrows, and they don't really move. So if you're only 1-on-1 against a skeleton, there's a little tip for you: just crouch down with your shield and shuffle towards them, and then bam, 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 they're dead. So those are like the kind of intro ones. Spiders kind of only attack you if you're in mines or at nighttime. During the daytime, they're kind of like your pet. They just kind of look at you.
They sort of just wander, don't they?
Yeah, they're just like, I'm just chilling, man, whatever. And at nighttime, they're like, I'm going to eat you, boy. That's how that goes. So, yeah, so you got spiders. And then the most annoying enemy,
you're going to say the creepers, aren't you?
The creepers.
They're the most infamous, aren't they?
When Minecraft is loading, and I apologize for not looking into this, it gives you like little tips on the screen. You know, like a lot of games do. They just give you little tips. And it said creepers are actually born out of a bug. Yeah. So basically like a bug like a software bug, not like an actual like
Adrian was thinking that there's like a secret character.
No. So I'm guessing it was basically where the player is not meant to die. There's something trigger in the game that accidentally explodes the player. And they were like, oh, crap. Are we going to fix this? No. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a green face and make it really bloody annoying and silent. And it'll kill you.
Walk up to you and blow you up. Yeah.
Mate. Creepers have killed me on that game so many times. And what's the worst thing is you either respawn from the world starting point, where obviously where the game first loads, or from where you hit a bed. So when you touch a bed, you can turn that into your respawn point. But if you are far, far into a mine and you're miles away from a bed and a freaking creeper comes up from behind you, obviously you can't see him. He's like exploded. Say if you've got like half armor or something, boom, you're dead. And you drop all your stuff.
Everything goes, doesn't it?
Everything goes where you die.
I couldn't believe that. When I first started, I was like,
everything.
An hour in, and I'm like,
so frustrated.
What? All my stuff, and like my eldest was like, yeah, you've lost everything, and I'm like, I was heartbroken.
Yeah, you have to get past this by basically, if you're in a mine, make a little home in the mine. Yeah. Take a bed with
Make a shelter.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Because I used to help Tate. Me and Tate used to play together.
Yeah.
And he'd go down to the mine, but I was a bit scared.
Yeah.
And then I'd die straight away. And then Tate had to get my stuff and say, where? And I had to respawn and say, get back and help me. I'm like, but I'm scared.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's all about tactics.
He's done it.
Yeah.
He's mentioned both in the same pod.
Yeah. They didn't make this for the Atari Jaguar.
The bingo card is out. We've got a tactics. We've got a game pass.
We've got a tactics. Ding, 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 ding. So you have to build a lot of houses. You can't just have one house.
Now, this is the bit. Can I jump in here? This is the bit that I got really confused with because not confused, but I played it the wrong way. Mm. So when I started, I was like, Henry, my eldest, was like, right, trees. I get this, get that, right, make a ladder out of this to do this and that. And I was like, right, okay, make a shovel or whatever. Anyway, did all that. So, and then I'm going to bring it up now. One of the major issues with me was finding coal, right? Because I was like, right, I've got like pork and beef and I need to and if I eat it, it gives me like a little bit of like hung up on your hunger meat and all that sort of stuff. I'm thinking, apparently I need to cook it, right? So I need to go and find coal. I did this stupid thing where I walked absolutely miles from my base, right? I say base, my house, right? And my overriding instinct was that I had to go back to that before it got dark.
Yeah.
So my overriding feeling was, I need to get back.
Yeah.
So, and I'd gone to this crazy like cave or something where there was a jellyfish or whatever it was. And I never found any coal. And I was like, I found loads of other stuff like cobblestones or something else. So I was like, I need to get back. And I'm not joking. The pressure was on. I was like walking back going, oh my God, I'm just going to get blown up or whatever. I'm going to drop all the stuff. I'm going to get really annoyed. At no point, and this is really embarrassing for me because normally tactic wise, I'm normally quite good at those types of games, especially like RTS stuff, basic stuff. I genuinely didn't think in my mind, just build a room.
Just build a room where you
build a room.
Yeah, lock yourself in.
Chill in there or put a crafting table in there. Do your bits and pieces overnight.
That's one of my favourite things to do now. Because you basically, I'll be near a mountain or whatever. It'll be getting dark. I'll just mine into the mountain.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to do the walls. You just put the wall up, stick a door. And as long as you've got coal, you can put up some torches.
No, it not only did I not find coal, I ended up getting I had like half a heart left.
Oh,
right?
God.
And I got shot. I got eaten by a spider. Eventually, do you know what I did? This is so stupid. Henry said to me, "You're an idiot." He goes, "This is so stupid." And he's like looking at me going, "You're a grown man. You should know better." Yeah. And what I did was I built like a shelter out of like oak or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I was quite proud of. I had a door, had a little escape ladder at the top, etc., etc. And it was like on the side of a hill. I was like, wicked. But what I figured out was that when I went more than like effectively a few hundred yards from the base, I couldn't see it. Because it was in a forest.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I've got no point of reference here. So I don't know where my base is. I don't know where my house is. Yeah. So do you know what I did? Yeah. I built this massive antenna on top of the house. So I
can see it.
Yeah.
I used that tactic.
I built this massive like tower, this huge tower.
Yeah.
And Henry's like, don't fall off. He goes, if you fall off, you're dead. Yeah. I went, oh God. So I had to carefully do all these little blocks and then got to the bottom and he's like, what the hell is that? He goes, it's just a brown tower made out of, he said, it's just a dirt tower. Yeah. I was like, yeah, but watch this. Mate. So I walked away and I was like, there's my base. Yeah. And I was just thinking to myself, it just gives you that freedom to basically go, if I can think it, I can do it.
So I've had to think around these kind of things because one thing I haven't quite got my head around Minecraft at the minute is creating maps and how to read maps because
I'm not even anywhere near that at the minute.
Yeah, so you can go to like cartographer's tables, you can get paper and you can kind of map out where the hell you are. But when I've done it, I can't relate because it's like a top-down view.
Yeah.
I can't relate that to where the hell I am. So I do what you do. So in Minecraft, even if you jump into an inch of water, you don't die. So the thing is, you build those towers next to water. So then you can just jump off the top.
Oh, your dad didn't know that.
And you plop a torch on top of these towers. So in the dark, you can see them.
Oh, you see.
This guy's clever.
Yeah, man. But this is what I had to do. This is what I have to do because, and the other thing is if you get a compass, if you get the things that you can do to craft a compass, it takes you back to the world starting point. So say if you build a big base there, then at least you always go back.
But you got to admire my very early days brown tower.
You are thinking.
No, but I couldn't think of any. I was like, right, I've got no points north, south, east. I've got no points of reference. I've got no map. Yeah. I've got nothing.
Because otherwise you have to. What I was doing initially when I was playing it was memorizing the terrain. Like
correct, right?
Yeah, so I kind of walked that way here, and there's a gate here.
That's exactly
so
what
I kind of went that way. Oh, and then I found my other house, and then I found my other house. Yeah, and then creepers kept exploding that house, so I can see the remains of that house. And then I'm going to this house over here. There's like a thing. But the thing with coal is that go back to the thing about coal is that in the book it said you find it like so and so blocks beneath water level. So if you go like near water, I think I found my first bit of coal when I was kind of near, there was like a little kind of like stony bit next to the river, dug behind it, down, and kind of went across and there was some there. But then it does randomly spawn sometimes in walls, rocky walls especially. If you get like these weird rocky formations, there's usually like coal.
I found about 1 billion cobblestone.
Coal is the most like the best thing in like the thing that you really need in the game because you
cook food and you can put torches and all that shenanigans.
So you can burn wood in those. So you can burn wood and dried kelp, and later on you can put like blaze thumbing coal things in it to power the ovens. But coal is your number one, mate. You get coal in there.
Obsidian was number one.
Well, you can't burn obsidian.
What can obsidian do then?
So obsidian is basically meant for those pools to go to the nether. So that is why you need it. So realistically, to complete Minecraft, because you can complete Minecraft.
Yes, I have been shown the towards the end section, which I shouldn't have seen, but it was in creative and they wanted to show me.
So what you do is you go through the types of tool you can have. So you go wood, stone, iron, diamond. Then when you get diamond tools, you can pickaxe for obsidian. You go to the nether. You get all the stuff to get the eyes of thingy. I've forgotten the names of everything. So I play this all the time. I don't play it to
orb of dominance.
Or the orby things, and then you throw those in you go back to the day world. Ender pearls. You throw those. They tell you where the fortresses, and then there, when you put the eyes and the little portal thing, then you go to the end.
That's it.
Which is like a kind of spongy looking place. And then you got the Ender Dragon.
Yes.
Which is like the big old nasty dragon with his old purple like breath. And then you kill that guy and then you completed Minecraft.
Have you completed it?
Yeah.
With Ted?
But using an add-on.
Ooh.
So there are add-ons. So with Minecraft Bedrock version, you can buy add-ons that add certain things in the game. They modify the game. They're like purchasing, like, so you can get like mini mods. You can get like emerald armor things. Yeah. You can get ones which are like 1-block worlds and stuff, which I think is what we did. So if you do the 1-block world, so that's you hit like this special block and it just throws out random things for like random like ores and weapons, and it's quite but then it's easy because then you can get the good stuff quicker, and then you can build the portal, go to the end, kill the Ender Dragon, and you've just done it. So
do your thing.
That's what me and Ted did. But anyway, so don't do it for that. But these add-ons, they only cost a couple of quid each. Like, they do help extend the life of the game. So you asked earlier, can you get bored of it? There are so many things you can add on. There's like death match kind of modes as well. So you can just do like a kind of like battle royale thing, and there's so many things. The Java version, you can get those things for free. So you can actually mod the Java version for free, and that is what's led to this whole YouTube phenomenon of Minecraft. So if you go on YouTube now, if you're a kid and it knows you're a kid, it will chuck you videos of people like...
For days.
Yeah, people like Sunny and Melon. I'm just thinking of somebody that's ahead. What's his name? The guy with the big hair. There's Brianna. Preston, that was it. Yeah. Preston's like her husband. Yeah, EY Stream, this Australian guy. These guys are massive now. They are multi-millionaires, all of them. Even Preston got to go in Sonic 2, the movie, which I'm really good about. But they are entertaining. And this is another facet of Minecraft, because in Minecraft, you can use that world to tell funny stories. And you can do like, oh, I'm Sonic and I'm in this village and I'm going to like, da-da-da-da-da. Preston does all this stuff about myths, Minecraft myths of like the blood villager and the friendly Ender Dragon. And I just made that last one up, but he does all this stuff. So it's like, and people will send him on Discord all of these weird things they've seen in Minecraft, like this mob was the ghost of a Mojang developer who died in 2001. But that can't even be possible because Mojang
they weren't even around in 2001.
Yeah, so you'll tell like all of this stuff, but it's like they have a canvas now. YouTubers have a canvas to create whatever the fuck they want. Literally, they can tell whatever story they want from using this game.
I have seen, on that note, of YouTube videos and things like that, I have seen some of the most ridiculous things recreated.
Oh yeah, you can recreate things like, in Minecraft.
As far as I'm aware, I'm sure you can verify this, that someone has actually built like the entirety of Hogwarts.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, man. Hey, they've done that years ago.
Do that in 1 hour.
They do anything you can think.
No, but I can't build a shed.
You can't build a shed.
I can't build a shed without being shot by some trigger happy skeleton. And somebody's gone and built. Yeah. What's the other one that someone
made Ganon's castle as well?
Yeah.
I believe.
Standard, mate.
Somebody did, I don't know whether it was the whole of Middle Earth, but they did like Minas Tirith and Helm's Deep and
Mount Doom.
What on
earth? You can play loads of other games and loads of other movies and loads of other programs through Minecraft. Yeah, it's mad.
What's the best thing you've built, may I ask?
Oh, just stupid castles. But you know what?
Lopsided castles.
My favorite things to build are tree houses.
Ah.
So what I do is I just craft loads of ladders, and I'll go to like a jungle biome or something where the trees are really massive,
which I've got loads of.
Yeah. And then you can there's a little glitch where if you get to the top of a ladder, you can kind of perch on it. So you can kind of like, you go up, you kind of build it up. You kind of bounce up and down the ladder a little bit, but then you can get to the top of the tree. Yeah. And obviously then you just build the floor of the thing around.
Yeah.
And then obviously mobs can't get you from up there.
No, because they can't climb ladders.
Yeah. And sometimes when I start games and I'm a bit crap and obviously I haven't got a lot of the things, I'll just build bridges to other bits of the world rather than actually going through so you just mine loads and loads of mud or cobblestone or whatever, and you just build. Some of my worlds look really weird because I basically just got these these massive
bridges,
these massive bridges in the sky. Just kind of go into all these random places. But you have to, until you get iron armor, you're kind of screwed, because if you get leather armor, which you get from, because obviously whenever you kill
donkeys,
nice mobs,
isn't it? No,
when you kill nice
donkeys?
mobs, you get it from cows, and I think just cows maybe.
The leather's from donkeys, right?
Do you kill donkeys? I've never killed a donkey.
Yeah.
How could you kill a donkey?
No, I've got loads of them.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Well, anyway.
Yeah,
they don't drop meat. Donkeys, but...
They don't drop meat.
No, they don't. But I'm sure you get leather from them, though.
It's quite politically correct in the sense that you can only eat stuff that you would normally eat.
Correct.
Like sheep and
rabbits
and chicken, rabbits,
chickens,
and So
fish.
You need that because obviously you got hunger meter in Minecraft. You're in survival mode. You've got to keep an eye on that. So that's quite interesting.
Just to confirm, so in creative mode you can build as much as you want.
Yeah,
but in survival mode, if you mine 20 blocks of cobblestone, you can build 20 blocks of but no more. You have to
go and then find some more of that particular item. But what you can do, and this is what I found, when I was doing like my shed, I had loads of oak for some reason because there's loads of trees around.
Yeah.
So I did like 80% of it, and then I ran out, and I was like, it was nighttime, but I had enough of a wall to stop the bad guys getting in. Yeah. But I was like, okay, so I've run out of oak, but I've got like that great big corners open there, and I need a roof. Yeah. I did it in dirt.
Yeah. You don't have to be a perfectionist with it.
No, Henry was like, it doesn't matter how it looks.
No, you in survival mode, it's about getting the achievements, which I've got loads of now. But then it's about doing that. But sometimes if you want to build pretty houses, you can do. Like even in like survival mode, I just mine loads of cobblestone, make like castle type things on the side of cliffs. It looks very pretty.
And you can keep things in chests. Like if you get some diamond, you can keep it safe in your house.
Chests are vital.
So if you die, it can be still safe in your...
Yeah. So again, before you're going into a mine or something, build a little house, make a chest, stash all your vital things in the chest so that you don't get caught out when a stupid creeper comes up behind you and kills you. And then you're golden.
Stuff that I wish I'd realised. I got the antenna bit right. Yeah. I was like, that solved that issue. But I'm so annoyed with myself that at no point did I think I've gone on this 2-3 mile long journey. I've gone to this cave of death and destruction to find some coal, which I probably could have found 200 yards from my base, and I'm now nearly dead, and I didn't actually think just to build myself a little shack out of dirt.
That starter book never told me was that you can just go into the side of a mountain. It's a lot quicker. Just in the first night you're in Minecraft, just go into the side of a
I did it on the side of a hill, but
you don't even need to build a thing with a roof. You literally just take a mountain and just mine into it, and then you only have to do one wall with one door, and you're good until the next day, and then you can start building more elaborate things. But that's the thing, people are addicted now to building more and more elaborate things, recreating things from their favorite movies and favorite games and other things like that. What you can do with this game is
the scope is vast, isn't it?
You've never seen a building game like it, because even with SimCity and The Sims and all of those other ones, it's like there's a level there. You've built,
well, even No Man's Sky
or No Man's Sky.
You can build. Okay, there's loads and loads and loads and loads of combinations of like the corridors. Yes,
they're prefabs.
But they're all
when you build all those houses and stuff, or even on No Man's Sky, I was getting a little bit bored. Hate to say it, but I did like an underwater thing.
Yeah,
the underwater like prefabs and stuff, and that's cool. But they're all still prefabs.
But there is a limit.
There is a limit.
Whereas Minecraft is per block.
So
you can build any shape.
You can build a house in the shape of a fish if you wanted to. It's just mad. But then again, you can eat fish. You can fish for fish. You can
make a fishing rod, can't you? And
you can feed a dolphin some fish, and he'll tell you where a sunken treasure ship is, and then you'll get better armor and things like that.
You know the thing that scared the bejesus out of me? Genuinely.
Yeah.
Mainly because my 5-year-old screamed in my ear.
Yeah.
And because he's like, oh, look out! Yeah. Was a water zombie.
Oh, yeah, right? Bad.
I'm looking, because near my...
Especially if they've got a trident, you're kind of screwed.
Near my house. Yeah. You go down this little hill, and then there's like a big sort of river, but it's really deep.
Yeah.
Really deep.
Yeah.
And then it goes out to like the sea.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wander over there, and I was like, I'll get some sand. I don't know what I can use that for, but I'll get some anyway. Yeah. And it goes, new recipe. Okay, great.
What do you make with sand?
Don't know.
In life.
Sand, castles,
windows,
glass. Aha.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how you get? Of course.
Sand. It's all logical. The thing about Minecraft is its roots are in logic.
Based in science.
Yeah, it's based in science. So with ores, so you mine ores. You don't mine the metal. You get iron ore. You get gold ore.
And then do you put it in the furnace?
You have to stick them in the furnace.
And then it
you
comes
have to stick
out as-
iron ore in the furnace to get iron. This is it.
It's all grounded. This is going to become a problem for me.
It's all grounded in logic. So the thing about, like, I didn't see anywhere about the glass thing, but I thought, well, it's kind of logical. If I have sand, if I stick it in the furnace, then it'll turn into glass. And I did it. So that's it. Cook food. If you cook food, it gives you more health. That's another tip. You can eat stuff raw. If you eat like raw, rotten flesh or possibly pork raw, then you get poisoned.
Yes, you do. And that's not nice.
No. So your health thing gets replenished, but obviously then it gets sapped really quickly and then, because you're poisoned. But so all these little things, it's like, it's layers and layers and layers of things. Over the years, they've made it look nicer. So when I first played in 2012, it was quite dull. I didn't think of it much as it looked retro, but not like pretty retro. Yeah. But now, and they've done a recent update now with the lighting and everything, it has a really eerie beauty. If you're in Minecraft and you're just chilling, hopefully some people listening to this can resonate. This resonates with you. At nighttime, especially when the sun's coming down and all the colors are changing, and you can kind of see, or even in the morning sometimes, or certain biomes have like a haze. Beautiful. And these are, unlike you are the only person, if you're not playing with a mate, you're just kind of there. You're like the only person there, and you can just like look at this and just enjoy this. It's a beautiful bit of escapism. Beautiful bit of escapism. It is,
because I think also there's no preconception about it having to be graphically great. No. Whereas in this day and age we've got now, the whole forefront of everything is, well, the graphics have got to look great.
It's a bit polished.
Yeah. And it's got to be this and it's got to have that in it. And it's like, well, Minecraft doesn't have to subscribe to any of that at all, because in fact, it doesn't. The whole point of it is that it is not this graphic powerhouse.
No.
It's this game that kind of draws you in and basically means that you can create whatever's in your mind without having to be graphically superior. Yeah. It's just switched off from all that because it's blocks.
Yeah.
You don't need a block of dirt to look graphically impressive, do you?
No.
You don't. And actually, for us guys as well, I'd imagine that's why it appeals to so many more ages than just, the kids.
Yeah.
Is that it does have a nice retro feel to it and a retro look to it.
Yeah.
Because it is that blocky kind of 8/16-bit / that kind of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can quite see why it appeals to so many people, but it doesn't subscribe to that whole, I've got to raise my standard to AAA status because
obviously when Mojang were putting this together, they just wanted a game you can play quickly, that would load quickly, that you could do all this procedurally generated stuff with, and not greatly slow down computers, or obviously Java did. But now Bedrock doesn't really. You can just do whatever the hell you want.
It's a tiny file as well.
Oh yeah, the save games it's all code.
No, but the whole game was like 1.9 gig. I downloaded it in 5 seconds. I was like, there was me expecting, because some games these days it's just 200 gig.
It runs perfect on a Nintendo Switch standard.
I mean, it's now that I've kind of looked into it and kind of taken the plunge and gone, I wasn't what I was going to do is look at obviously the YouTube streamers and stuff like that, and I thought, I'm just going to buy it.
Yeah.
And I was like, my missus is like, "What are you doing?" Because what are we doing?
Building, right?
And
I'm chilling
because I'm well known. I'm well known for never ever, or very 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 rarely buying a game on release. I know it's not released, obviously, but I don't tend to like shell out loads and get stuff. So yeah, I just bought it and I was like, she goes, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "Is that for the kids?" I went, "No, it's for me." And I was like, I need to play it because I feel that's the best way to and it is the best way. Yeah. I could look at all the, it's like when we did the Shenmue thing, and I'd never even played a minute of it before. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy it. Yeah. And I've got 1 and 2 and I can get into it. Yeah. And do you know what? I don't even mind if I don't love it. I can say that I've actually got hands on, and I've got hands on with it. And the more I'm kind of finding out, the more I kind of want to try. And I'm thinking, that sounds quite cool, like your treehouse bridge thing. I'm like, I want a treehouse bridge.
Yeah. So chill.
I want to go ape in Minecraft.
Yeah. There are some things you have to watch out with Minecraft. Obviously, darkness is the big one.
Yes.
So you got to make sure that like mobs can spawn in dark places. So if you've got even if the other day I was just building like a basement for shits and giggles, right? But I hadn't put any torches.
And it gets quite dark, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, just going to walk down to there, just do a bit more mining. There are like 3 skeletons down there, and they all start shooting me.
And you're like, ah!
And they almost killed me. I'm like, let's put up some torches. Let's make it nice and light in there. So you got to make things light.
Because they can't spawn where there's light, can they?
No.
So like if you've got a campfire, for example, in a place, they can't spawn by the campfire, can they? So
they can wander.
Yes, but you can at least see them. They don't just pop up, do they?
Yeah. When they pop up, and you'll see this on some of the YouTube videos when like Preston or someone zooms out, like mobs do just kind of randomly, like obviously the way that the programming kind of pops them up, they do just pop up. But yeah, just so keep like, when an Enderman, you heard about Endermans?
Don't look them in the eyes, apparently.
So the Endermans are apparently the souls of old miners killed in the mines. That's why they take your blocks. So Enderman will like wander up to you with their like purple eyes and like pick up blocks of your house and just run off with it. I'm like, what are you doing? Come back here.
It took me ages to get that.
Don't look at them in the eye. If you look at them in the eye, they'll kill you.
My 5-year-old told me that.
If you just look at the floor when you're wandering around him, he won't even hit you or nothing. If you look at him in the eyes, you're dead, boy.
Trouble deep.
You're dead. Or you got to run.
Can you kill
him? You can.
You can.
You've got like a diamond. Easier with diamond weapons. If you've got diamond weapons, you can eat it.
No, I've just about got, I think, stone.
Wooden sword.
Stone's good, mate. Stone. Harder to kill an Enderman. Harder to kill an Enderman.
I won't try it then. I'll leave him alone.
But it is like, because it's this amazing creative tool, it spawned all of these YouTubers. You've got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of YouTubers.
Oh, there's this.
You've got a guy called Dan Bull, who I really like, who just does songs about Minecraft. Just if anyone's at home, just if you've got like an Alexa or something, just go, Alexa, play me some Dan Bull. And it is like, it's all songs about Minecraft, but they're so catchy. I'm not going to try and sing them now, but it's just spawned its own other culture. Like Minecraft is almost its own culture.
Oh, 100%. You can't really turn in any kind of pop culture circles these days without hearing about something from Minecraft. And I mean, you said about the creepers earlier, like the image. Those soft toys are everywhere.
They're iconic.
Those creeper soft toys are literally everywhere.
And it was born out of a bug, out of a software bug. Adrian, not a big spider. Yeah, not a spider.
But it has spawned other things too.
Yeah, so actually that brings one nicely. So that's the core game. That is a very, very whistle-stop thing. I would definitely recommend anyone give it a go. It's definitely my kind of go-to chill game. If I don't know what to play and I just want to like mess around in the world and just kind of do my own thing, then Minecraft is a thing that I go to. Spin-offs. Right. There's one called Minecraft Legends, which no one ever talks about.
No, Tate told me it's rubbish.
And I've never played it and I never want to, even though it's on Game Pass. So
he just can't. It's like word vomit, isn't it? You can't help himself.
But I tell you what, before I got back into Minecraft, what did I play?
A certain game called Minecraft Dungeons.
Minecraft Dungeons. Woo! So when, I don't know how I got onto playing this. I think it just kind of, I saw it. It must have just been on the TV or something. And Ted was like, that looks fun. What's that? I was like, oh, it's Minecraft Dungeons. Okay. And I looked at it and it did say on the description, you could do local co-op.
Well, should I read the back of the box?
Controversial.
Oh, well, Adrian's got the box here of the Switch version. Well, yeah, when you furnish with some details.
Well, it says unite, fight, and survive.
Okay.
It says, fight your way through an all-new action-adventure game inspired by classic dungeon crawlers and set in the Minecraft universe. Up to 4 friends can play together, or you can brave the dungeons alone. Battle new and nasty mobs across action-packed, treasure-stuffed, wildly varied levels, all in an epic quest to defeat the Illager. The evil Arch Illager. The hero pass includes hero cape, 2-player skins, chicken pet, and a few other DLCs. I've got the slightly bigger edition, I think. Nice.
So that's basically what it is in a nutshell. It's a dungeon crawler inspired by Minecraft, but it is really fun. And this is and it's really easy to pick up because it's easy to shoot your bow and arrow. It's easy to kind of swing your sword around and stuff. The weapon system, the armor system.
And the 4-player modes, you think would be quite cumbersome, but it actually works very
really
well.
Swift, yeah.
Everyone's not getting each other's way. You've
got to be careful that someone doesn't run off with the camera, because obviously, because I think if someone goes, I think maybe player 1 controls most of the camera today. So if player 1 wanders off somewhere,
that's right. Yeah,
you can kind of leave the other guys behind.
So what's the view? What's the view on this?
It's like
isometric top down. So it's kind of like a Baldur's Gate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like Baldur's
Gate, but in Minecraft graphics.
It's like a dungeon crawler for noobs. And like,
it's
people
not.
who
I played harder
don't know-
games.
Yeah, but I had a really good time with it.
Oh, that looks kind of
Tate
cool.
was really
actually.
annoyed at me though, because apparently I somehow got like the best weapon in the game, and Tate was like, "How on earth have you got that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." But like an idiot, I somehow sold it.
I know.
I was trying to. I think I was trying to sort of. You can increase
It
your
does
weapons.
have trading and increasing weapons.
I thought I was gonna, and I somehow I clicked the wrong
You're
thing.
such
and
a
I got rid
wide
of it,
boy,
and
ain't he,
Tate
Adrian?
was
Yeah.
like, "You had the best weapon in the game."
Yeah, man.
He's still angry at me today.
Wow. He just looks at you
Because
every
you sold his weapon.
every morning. You're like, oh, Minecraft. We can never play Minecraft Dungeons again.
Why did I have to go to you?
You don't deserve it.
Again, you don't even need to be a Minecraft fan to play that game.
No, it's very good.
There's no craft. Well, there's like obviously upgrading and stuff. There's no real crafting in it. There's no mining. There's no mining or crafting in it, really.
In between the levels, when you complete a level, you can spend a bit of time to look at your inventory, then upgrade it and trade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're right. There's no mining.
There's no mining. There's no crafting. There's just a lot of slaying stuff. Continuing. It does get really overwhelming at points. And I think we completed maybe 10 levels of it. I don't think.
Well, actually, me and Tate and sometimes my other boys and even Becca would dip in a bit. But we got to the final level. We never completed it. The final level.
Nice.
Quite proud. But
so many, like you just get absolutely swarmed. It's like, it's a bit like Smash TV. I mean, like, stuff you get.
That kind of level of swarming.
It's that kind of swarming. Yeah, recommended.
yeah, I've had some good hours in that game.
If anyone's had good times with Minecraft Legends, drop us a line on the socials or on Patreon.
Hey,
or
there's
whatever.
guilty pleasures, but there's guilty pleasures.
Yeah. Oh, I love Minecraft Legends. It's the best game ever. Said no one.
Or did they?
Or did they? Yeah. So a phenomenon like this was about. It was bound to be turned into a movie. I'm the guy who went there. Let's talk about the movie.
Kind of like the Street Fighter. Oh, no, wait. No, let's not talk about it.
I remember when they first announced the Minecraft movie, a lot of people, including myself, said, "How can you turn this into a movie? It doesn't have much story.
No.
It's just building stuff. What can you really do?"
Yeah.
And I was like, and then they announced Jack Black, and I think that people were a bit annoyed, like, "Hey, that's not Steve."
That's not Steve.
Have you seen those memes where you can buy the Jack Black figure of Steve? And I was like, "Look at this. These are the toys we have today. It's Jack Black." And I like Jack Black.
Jack Black figure.
Is it true, Dylan? People went in with a very low expectation.
Mate, when I first heard that was announced, and when I first saw like the first trailer, I was like, you are having a laugh. He is no way Steve. Steve is, if you are one of these people who is on YouTube and watch all of this Minecraft stuff, someone has made a Minecraft animation with what you would expect Steve and Alex. Alex is like Steve's like female counterpart to be like. And it's really funny. And it's like, you can watch that for like half an hour. It's kind of like packed together a bit like a movie, but doesn't really have doesn't have a plot. But anyway, that's what you kind of expected Steve to be like. But then when they chose Jack Black, a Minecraft movie is the official title.
Yes, it's not just Minecraft, is it? It's a Minecraft.
We want some facts and figures about the Minecraft movie.
We've all seen it as well.
So we've all seen it.
Yes.
Yes. It has an estimated budget of $150 million. Takings in the US and Canada.
I know what this is, and it's
alone.
bonkers. Oh, US. Okay, go on.
US and Canada alone, 424 million. In the opening weekend, it was something like 130 million.
So there's the budget made back in the opening weekend.
Way back straight away. Worldwide takings, including that, almost $1 billion.
Which is bonkers.
They've made a movie for $150 million, and it's made almost $1 billion.
All those Steve Jack Black dolls, I think.
Yeah. How does a movie with an IMDb rating of 5.6, a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 48%, take almost $1 billion?
I think I have an idea why.
Yeah, so do I, but go on.
So before you have that idea, shall I give, it's for anyone who's not seen the movie, shall I give a quick plot?
Yeah, go on.
Quick plot.
That's probably a good idea, actually, yeah.
Old man finds way to Minecraft world, makes some friends, defeats the bad pig lady, the end.
Yeah. Do you know what? That's pretty bang on.
There's too many spoilers in that, but we'll let it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers. Spoilers
I think you could have probably made that a little more concise, but yeah.
That's probably about it, right?
Yeah, that is it.
But all it was, basically, it's a vehicle to showing off the world and Jack Black just being really silly. I really enjoyed it. So much so, I watched it twice in a week.
Oh man!
So I've got down something I wrote here, which I think is quite true, and I've put Jack Black is the most Jack Black I've ever seen Jack Black in any Jack Black performance.
Basically gone, right, we don't really know what Steve's like. We really don't know what this movie is like. The movie doesn't really have a plot. Can you just go in and be Jack
you?
Black, come up with a song about cooking chicken.
Yes.
Come up with a song and just come up with little sound bites that people like Flint and Steel, right?
Chicken jockey.
That's it.
Chicken jockey.
That's it. Those little memes, those little TikTok reels.
Yeah.
It made it go crazy. And you know as well, I'm sure you guys know about this. I didn't see it in the flesh, but my two boys went to the cinema at different times to see it.
Yeah.
And there was popcorn thrown everywhere. And it was all part of a meme. And it's a chicken jockey joke. And
so chicken jockey is apparently the most powerful mob in Minecraft. With the zombies, you do get little baby zombies that run around, and they're more lethal than the actual zombies. They're quicker. They can like beat you up. If you haven't got good armor on, they'll beat you up in 2 seconds. And this happened to me a few times. You'll see sometimes they'll run towards a chicken and they'll jump on the chicken and then they'll come at you. Yeah.
I'm wondering where this came from, but
I don't know, mate. Chicken jockey, right? And then sorry guys, I'll stop saying chicken jockey now. But it's worse when I think sometimes you'll see like an armored baby zombie on top of a chicken.
Don't someone have like a crown on?
And then you'll get like Minecraft does this mob thing a little bit. So you've got like skeletons will be sometimes riding a spider. So they're quite powerful.
Oh, okay.
You get like an armored skeleton riding a spider. It's all really bizarre. Like you'll see this stuff, but it makes you poop your pants because you know that if this stuff is happening around you, you're in trouble.
Yeah, big time.
You in trouble big time. So the chicken jockey stuff and like the labber chicken.
Steve's lava chicken.
I'm pretty sure Jack Black came up with that in like 5 minutes. He was like, I need to do something, what happens with lava and tasty chicken.
You know, interesting fact about that song? It is by 2 seconds the highest, I think, like the shortest song ever to appear in the top 40. By 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's mad because it is very short. And it's also
34 seconds. It is
34 seconds
for a song.
The lava.
I also really enjoyed the film because I went in there going, I don't know what to expect, but I was just smiling and laughing all the way through. Yeah. It doesn't take itself at all seriously. No. Jason Momoa is very funny.
Jason Momoa is retired video game legend, playing legend. He's a bit like a Billy Mitchell kind of like
Garrett
up has been
garbage man,
Garrett garbage man,
Garrison or whatever his name is,
bin man or bin boy.
What's his name? Oh no, Garrett the garbage man Garrison. There we go.
So you've got him, and he makes friends with obviously the token kid and his sister, who have been their parents dead or abandoned them. I think their parents might have died. Anyway, so that's very loose. And then you've got this lady who was in really funny things. The funny lady.
Yeah.
Oh, what's she been in? Yeah. What's she been in?
I know her name in the thing was Dawn.
Dawn. You got Dawn. And she basically is just like, you need another character, so let's just rope her in.
It's like a traveling zoo lady, isn't she?
Yeah, the traveling zoo lady. And they just make a really fun gag. It's just really entertaining.
Yeah.
The movie is like super entertaining.
And I kept saying to Tate, because he's getting annoyed at me, wait, can you do that in Minecraft? Wait, is that accurate? And Tate was like, yes, you can do that. Yes, that's in Minecraft. Technically, that's correct.
Because as soon as they go into the world, obviously Steve has been there for a while. So Jack Black Steve has been in this world, just living his life. He's kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. No one really knows. Then these guys find their way because of his dog, they find their way. Dennis. Dogs are also quite a cool thing in Minecraft because you can kind of tame them and they can kill mobs for you and stuff. So that's another kind of...
Yes, I need to do this as well.
Wolves. They're not dogs.
Wolves.
So yeah, it's his dog. His wolf, right? So they find their way in, and then because of this, I've forgotten the name of the pig lady. But anyway, she's trying to... Malgosha, thank you. So Malgosha's trying to obviously take over the day world. She's like prepped her pig army, and there's lots of like hilarious...
These guys are so crazy.
Yeah, because Steve has spent some time with Malgosha in the Nether, and obviously like they kind of know him, and he escaped and kind of doing his own thing, and it's just very entertaining. Like the whole kind of, even the end battle scene where it's just them versus all the piglins. So piglins are like the evil pigs that are from the Nether. But in the game, if you wear a bit of gold, they don't touch you. That's another tip for you. If you wear a gold helmet or something and go into the nether, they won't touch you. And actually, if you give them gold, they give you stuff back. They love gold.
Well, who doesn't?
Who doesn't love gold?
There we go. Money talks.
Yeah, it does talk. But I think it's a really, the critics panned it, obviously, something rotten, because they haven't, a lot of them weren't even played Minecraft.
I think that's
they
where,
expect something with substance. They expect something that's not just a CGI nightmare version of a video game.
Yeah.
But it was always going to be silly. It was always going to be ridiculous. But if you go in the right frame of mind, it's a fun little movie.
It is.
It is utterly bonkers.
It is bonkers.
It is wacky.
Yes.
And it is off the wall, and it is very kind of like, oh my God, I need to like keep up with this because I've no idea what's going on at any point during this. However, there's a big however. Two things. First thing is, even if you're not into Minecraft at all, I think it is a fun watch.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Because don't go in thinking you're going to get some deeply kind of life-changing, philanthropic commentary. It's not going to happen. Go in. It's colourful. It's good against evil, and it's good fun. It is. Yeah. It is good fun. But the other thing is as well, we've all said it as well, but the reason it's just gone stratospheric is because the game is so massive that almost every child or person or man, woman, whatever, who's ever played it, will want to go, we're going to go see Minecraft. Yeah.
Some people like me will watch it twice in a week. Over Easter.
There you go. Maybe even 3. And because of all the whole, I mean, rightly or wrongly, I don't advocate kind of screaming in people's ears and throwing popcorn everywhere.
The chicken jockey, you see some of those clips.
It's stupid. And it's like, you're clearly not clearing that up, are you?
Yeah.
So I don't kind of like advocate that kind of thing. However,
we've got people talking.
Yeah, that was all over the socials. So obviously, being a kind of a TikTok user, not only just on our channel, but on my own one as well. Yeah, it was every other video. Every other video was that moment in a cinema, whether it be here, abroad, whatever, and it was chicken jerky, popcorn, and it's like, you're all morons, but actually, they're not hurting anyone. Do you know what I mean? They're not hurting anyone, but because of those things. It's now, not only has it kind of cemented the film as kind of being, crazy $1 billion, taking machine, but it's almost certainly going to get more people into dabbling in the game.
Yeah.
Because you've got parents or friends or cousins
are curious. They're like, oh, ender pearls do what? And they're like, oh.
I get pausing it because wait, what does that do in the game? Wait, that can't be true.
And it was a chance for the kid to actually explain to the parent what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is
Kids
nuts.
love explaining stuff to us.
Oh, they love showing you what they've done or
exactly. They love showing off that kind of stuff.
Try 50th time and take. Can we just watch the film?
Why did you steal my weapon in Minecraft? Dungeons.
Will there be a sequel?
Well, there was a little twist at the end, wasn't there, where Steve met a certain lady.
He met Alex. He meets Alex doesn't she take over his house or something? I can't remember. Yeah, she kind of then leases his house or whatever. But I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. They could do. It would be more of the same kind of thing, but I think people would be less enthused. I think
it'd be hard to get the interest for a second time on the same subject.
Yeah.
I think maybe one and done.
Yeah, but the Ender Dragon could make an appearance.
Possibly.
There's loads of more things you could do. You could do stuff in the end, and you could kind of bring Alex in for a bit of like
action
and stuff, and that you can bring back the bin man guy and everything.
What did you think of his game, by the way? That brawler game,
brawler thingy. That looked alright, didn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if they've actually like made a playable.
It looked a bit like Two Rude Crude Dudes, didn't it? That game.
Yeah.
It was like a spin off of that.
Yeah. It was a bit like, what was that game that you paid for that you never got?
Oh, Paprium.
It was a bit like Paprium.
It was like Paprium. And also at the back, I noticed Defender as well. And there was a few little arcade games.
Yeah,
there's a lot of nods in there.
There's so many nods and like things that gamers would pick up on as well as Minecraft aficionados.
Atari Cosmos. Not released. I thought it was just. I thought they'd used the Atari name. And then just gone.
I was sad
and then just put
the only thing in it was that stupid orb thing. I was like, oh, is there actually one in the box? No.
Yeah. No. And that was supposed to be 1978, I think I read.
Yeah.
And it never happened. So
I want that Atari.
I just want the box, actually. Having the box.
Yeah, box would be worth a bloody fortune.
I'll be happy with
But the other thing I was going to throw in there, before you kind of carry on, was the bit that made me laugh was the villager with Jennifer Coolidge's character.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, meow, 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 meow. And she's like, oh, you're so amazing. You listen to everything I say. I've never had anyone. Do you know what made me laugh more than anything? Was when we find out at the end that it's Matt Berry's voice.
Yeah, it's Matt Berry, yeah.
Do you know he was supposed to be Steve?
Yes. I was, well.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if I was going to mention that actually, but I did know that. I
yeah.
don't know how much substance is in that.
No, but
a lot of it, people are saying, "Oh, well, he didn't do it because he was too busy."
Well, no. So, again, this is kind of stuff that I've just read on one forum, but it was to do with is it the Screen Actors Guild strikes?
Okay,
or something to do with the Screen Actors Guild, where he was then due on another project.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Oh, we can't get him."
But he's like even more OTT than Jack Black is.
Yeah.
I feel like I think things kind of worked out for the best. As much as I love Matt Berry, and I do love Matt Berry.
Yeah.
I feel like Jack Black is Steve.
Jack Black more fits the kind of sort of bonkers, artsy kind of.
Yeah, I don't think Matt Berry would have like thrown in
rock and roll type thing. Yeah.
He was just giving his cool voice kind of thing. Oh, talk like this. I can't do Matt Berry accent. No one can. That's
Clem Fandango.
There's also a little link, isn't it?
Clem Fandango. He's just said that.
Yeah.
But there was I think the director also directed Napoleon Dynamite, and there's a few
did.
little Napoleon Dynamite Easter eggs within the film.
Tell me more.
Oh, you don't know this?
Is there a vote for something? There's a vote for something.
Yeah, and it's the same sort of style as the vote for Pedro T-shirt.
Yeah. When is that?
It's to do with the karate bit. I think there was some sort of dojo bit.
Oh, the only bit, the only things I've written down were the alpacas.
Yes.
Tater tots.
Tarts.
And the dojo.
And the vote for
Give me
Pedro.
some of your tarts.
It's been donkey since I've seen that film.
I don't even think that was right. But
God,
I'm shaking my head at Dylan.
Plus.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
But there's another little plus point for me. Tick.
Yep.
And what was the location? Because I was confused as to whether this was an actual location.
Right.
Chugless, Idaho.
Yeah.
Because they've used a fictional town name, but a real state.
Yeah.
But actually, there is a place called Chalice, Idaho. Not Chugless. But apparently
maybe there's a place called Douglas, and they missed Chalice with Douglas, and then they made Chugless.
There you go.
Maybe.
Hey, man.
But
it's not actually a place. But we can consider Idaho.
It's a place we think. Yes.
It's a place we think, possibly.
Yeah.
Then we could go.
Maybe.
Any more thoughts on the movie before I move on to the experience, the Minecraft experience?
No, I just thought, bonkers.
I enjoyed it.
Colourful.
Worth watching.
Good fun.
Yeah.
Don't engage brain. Easy to watch.
Good fun, man. Don't listen to the critics. That's a guilty pleasure.
And the kids were like they knew everything.
Yeah.
Just to go off at a slight tangent, I thought that my wife had taken our two youngest to see it. I convinced that they went to the cinema.
Yeah.
And she went, nope. I went, well, what did you see? And I don't know, whatever it was. Anyway, they're sitting there watching the film. Now, I then realised that this was the first time they were watching it. They haven't played Minecraft, of course. And they're going, oh, yeah, that's a so-and-so, or he's going to need, he's got stoned armor, and that's a villager. And if you talk to villagers, you can like swap emeralds and they give you stuff. And me and the missus sitting there going, like in awe, like, oh my God, like they know everything there is to know about this. And this is amazing. They knew everything. So I suppose that's testament to the fact that the filmmakers are obviously done a lot of fan service and put in all the proper references, because they picked it up immediately.
Yeah.
It wasn't a case of, they've added something in that's not quite Minecraft. It's all very Minecraft,
Yeah.
So it's very clever.
It is.
Bonkers, but clever.
It's bonkers. It is. It does as much as you can, I think, with Minecraft.
Agreed.
For a 80-minute, is only 80 minutes long, 89 minutes long. That's a great job. If you like Minecraft, you haven't seen it yet, download it, whatever. Buy it on DVD. Buy a freaking DVD or a Blu-ray, whatever.
Physical media.
Keep it up. So the experience then.
Oh, here we go.
So this week in Easter was a very Minecraft week. we went to a movie with Ross and his kids, and then we went to the experience, and then we loved the movie so much the day after the experience we went and saw the movie again. The experience, right? So this has been going on in the States for a little while. It's only just recently made it to our shores as of Easter. It tries to compress the feeling of going to different biomes and doing different things in a big warehouse, and So my thoughts on it, we were one of the first people going in it. So mine, take it with a pinch of salt. People have given it better reviews since. So you walk around and you interact with everything using like a little Bluetooth thing, like lighty cube thing. I think that's how it does it. And it changes color when you interact with things in the room. So there's like a thing of they kind of teach you in a minute. There's like when you first go in, there's like a sheep. I think there's a sheep, and you put the orb thing on top of the sheep. It senses the sheep is in. It changes the color of the orb. Yeah. It changes the color of the orb depending on what you're doing, whether you're mining stuff. So it projects loads of things onto the walls. They use loads of projectors. It uses motion and images on walls to get the feeling of you are like a controller. You're like, it's a bit like the Kinect in a little way. You know, the Kinect?
Yeah.
So you're the controller and you're doing stuff on the screens around the room or on the the picture on my Facebook is with me in a skeleton, right? There was loads of selfie opportunities with the bees, and I took loads of selfies anyway. So I had a great time. But the actual experience itself was a little bit buggy. When you're doing the crafting and stuff, right, and you're like trying to like gather resources and things, so you go around the room and you can put your like little orb on like a resource and it changes color, and then you put it on the crafting table. But they had so many crafting tables, and because me and Ted were just there, the two of us, they didn't really put us in like proper groups, so we didn't really have anything to do. So I was like barging our mums out of the way, and I was like, I don't want to go with this. Get out of the way.
I need to make a goddamn pickaxe.
This is my freaking crafting table. Get out the way.
I need a bed.
Oh man,
Stat.
These mums were taking it more serious than the kids. I was getting annoyed with them, I tell you, right? But they had some good things. Obviously, then you went to like the ice biome, and you had to like do digging or something. And there was a bit, and it got to the bit where you're at the end, and you've got loads of piglins, and you're like throwing snowballs, and you binned off the little orb thing, and you had like these little kind of, they'd be like tennis balls, I guess, but they're like snowballs, and you throw them at the screen, and they actually like hit the blazes. So in the ender, you've got these things called blazes. They're like little monster things. But in the experience, you like throw in these snowball tennis balls.
Put them out.
Yeah. But it was okay. It was okay. It was a little bit buggy. Some of the people in there had questionable hygiene, which obviously you're in an enclosed space. Kind of
no excuse for it.
Which kind of some of these there's some of their kids working in there. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes guys, you'll get to know deodorant at some point. But anyway, and so Ted gave it a solid 6 out of 10. I'd probably give it maybe about 7 out of 10.
I mean, for if you were going in as one of the first,
yes.
Then
now it's like you look at the reviews, it's like, oh yeah, banging.
You're kind of guinea pigs, really, aren't you?
Yeah. A lot of the things didn't work properly. Like there was like a touch screen thing where you're like trying to protect a village, and it wasn't really like registering when you were tapping. So all of that stuff has been ironed out. Ticket price is still the same, so I'm a bit annoyed. But if you like Minecraft, go and do it. They've extended.
Where is it?
They've extended. It's up in Canada Water.
All right, yeah.
So if you're in London town, and if it's still going at the time that
near old Canary Wharf
to this podcast, go and have a look, because it is only about 20 something quid a ticket, which by today's standards ain't.
It's not a lot for like
for an 80-minute
experience in London.
It takes you about an hour and a half to get around, I think. So
or go in your garden and just dig out blocks of dirt and try and make a dirt house.
I did that when we first moved in, and I don't fancy doing it again. Thanks very much.
Yeah. But you know, it's spawned ultimately. Like you talk about the toys, the plushies. It's got
they're everywhere.
There's something called the Stone Sword Saga, the Wood Sword Saga, which is like a series of books. Like I've got some of them. We read through them, so they've based like done loads of like official fiction books about Minecraft
and the manuals how to build thing,
which are good if you want to read those to the boys.
What's that?
The Stone Sword Saga. I think you can get it
yes.
and stuff. So
I have actually seen that. Yeah.
They do Minecraft Lego, which is like
Minecraft
proper full
Lego,
meta, full circle.
Yeah, so it's
you've just reminded me. Sorry, Dale, just jump in on you over there. The you got some up there, like Minecraft Lego.
I've got an axolotl Minecraft Lego thing here.
But the boys have got they've got these Minecraft like magnetic blocks.
Oh yeah, I've got some of those. I've literally just picked some of those.
Yeah,
up.
so it's like stone, mud, wood. There's like grass, TNT blocks.
Yeah,
and you can literally make. I think they've got like 100. I think their set is 100.
Yeah,
and you can make these little dioramas and little, and they all stick together. So it's really cool how they do it. But it's a fun little thing. They play with it like endlessly.
Yeah,
and they've had it since
blocks or something, isn't it?
Something like that. But
I've just picked that up.
Yeah,
not cheap, but I think worth having a go.
They last though, and they're quite well put together. They're not just, you know what I mean? They're quite solid.
Yeah.
But they're good fun. But it's everywhere.
It's an absolute. It's part of our culture now. we're just scratching the surface of the proper game. Like what I've mentioned about Minecraft. And I'll keep it like that because I could go on and on and on about the things.
Don't dig down. Apparently, I got told.
Don't dig straight down.
If you dig straight down, you end up in lava and you're done.
End up in lava and die.
Is that true?
Or like I did multiple times, you'll just dig and there'll just be like a 30-foot drop. And then
Problem.
Always dig. If you're going to dig down, dig the block in front of you. Always that way, like steps.
Yeah. So then you're not standing on the one you're digging, basically.
Yeah. The thing that you're standing on, you don't dig that.
Leave it that way.
Don't go up. Don't go straight up either. Because again, you can go straight up into lava or gravel and
stuff. And then it pours down.
And again, if you're doing it just in front of you, it'll fall down in front of you. And if it's lava, you got time to run away if it's lava. Because lava's quite slow.
Steve, lava chicken.
Yeah, you don't want to turn into a lava. But this is it. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, a lot of it will resonate with you and you like things we say. If you don't like it, get in touch with us on the socials. Don't like anything I said? Come at me. Come on. Seriously.
We're going to throw all the Minecraft tags out when we push this one out there. So
Minecraft, everything. But hit us up on our Patreon. Come on, guys. Sign up to the Patreon.
Give us a review.
If you want to just give us some money, give us some money on the Patreon, man. Come on. If you like the way that James sounds compared to us, that's a little bit of us. How we're gradually increasing.
We're dragging ourselves, kicking and screaming.
We're finally upgrading our microphones, guys, but we have to do it microphone at a time. So we need more money.
Give us money.
Give us money. I sound like Spinal Tap. Give me some money. So yeah. Anyway, give us some money. As the Minecraft YouTubers would say, like and subscribe. Subscribe. No, don't do that. That's so annoying when they say that. That's part of today's culture as well, isn't it? Oh, like and subscribe. Anyway, so hopefully that's giving you, if you haven't played Minecraft, like James, hopefully you're like James, you're going to take to it like a
I'm 4 hours in. I've been told all the things not to do. I did them anyway. Yeah. Died. And I'm still figuring out where to find some coal for my fire. But I'm sure I'll find it. And I want to build a treehouse bridge thing.
Do the treehouse bridge
thing. I just want to do it.
Or just build a little treehouse just so, like, really high up. And you can enjoy
I'm going to do that. That's my next thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of my brown aerial. And I'm going to build a treehouse. That's
not a euphemism.
No, it's not. I genuinely have a brown aerial on top of my shed.
Wicked. Anyway, so I finally fulfilled my doing the Minecraft thing.
Let's do a Minecraft podcast.
I did it. We
can shut up now.
We got through it in one piece, almost an hour and a half. But yeah, so listeners, please do get in touch if you have any other things that you'd like to mention about Minecraft. I don't think there'll be a sequel to this podcast. I think we'll just leave Minecraft be. But yeah, so from me and the boys, we'll see you next time.